richer. Power to the players, it's about the bigger picture. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they're gonna have to deal with WSB. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they're gonna have to deal with WSB. Retards! Assume formation! Hold strong! Look, we some smooth-brained dudes who ain't got no intelligence. You're losing your own game, the new age degenerates. The rules change soon as they knew that it was imminent. There's blood in the water and we like the smell of it. Damn, used to buy high and sell low. Now they want my shares and I tell them hell no. Damn, people finna think I sell blow when I pull up in that matte black Lambo. Damn, tell the hedge fund CEOs I need my chicken tendies and a large fry to go. Damn, and if you don't know, now you know. You get wrecked if you disrespect the Wall Street bros. Instead of robbing the broken, helping the rich. Tell Vlad he can slob on the knob of my dick. Tell Ken Griffin and Plotkin I'm knocking they bitch. Can't see me like they rocking the Oculus Rift. So if you start to feel doubt, then bump this shit. If you thinking of selling out, then bump this shit. Cause we going to Valhalla in our rocket ship. When it's any man come, you can't stop this shit. No fear over here, we still golden. We like the stock, so we ain't never folded. He's still holding, and we still holding. He's still holding, and we still holding. If we sold right now, we make a fortune. But we about to get a bigger portion. Cause he's still holding, and we still holding. He's still holding, and we still holding. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they gonna have to deal with WSB. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they gonna have to deal with WSB. Hold tight, my fellow apes, for no one man shall conquer an army of apes with smooth brains and no fucks to give.
All right, guys. Well, happy Labor Day, and I hope the music's not too loud in your ears. I decided to go live just because I had a lot to talk about, and I want everyone to be able to interact or give me some ideas as far as how they're feeling about it. You guys can type in chat, obviously, and we'll talk this out in real time. I just want to say rest in peace, and not to the Bed Bath & Beyond director, but rest in peace to Kais Malej. He deleted his YouTube videos, so he's gone. And don't worry, he did call me before he did it. He explained his reason why. I'm not afraid of it. I don't live in fear, guys. I'm not like that. I'm not worried about what I say here. Like if it's gonna offend anyone or take you somewhere, I don't care, because I don't operate like if I'm doing something wrong. So just so you guys know what's going down. But we're gonna break down all the meme stocks. We're gonna talk about them in detail. We're gonna see what we can talk about tonight. And we'll get this going. It is Labor Day, so it's a special midday, late afternoon stream. Had a great 3 days off. To all the people out there on Twitter who are telling me, "Oh, Marantz, you're not talking about what happened with Bed Bath & Beyond because he's associated with Ryan Cohen, and it might put a bad light on you. But if you was Adam Aaron, you'd be the first guy to tweet about it." And it wasn't true. None of that's true. One, I respect the family and what they're going through. Two, I had to work. I had to work this whole weekend. And when I wasn't working, I was at a wedding for a family function. But anyone that's in our Discord and or watching the videos, they know that I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy guy in real life. So now that I have the free time today, right now, this afternoon, at around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to go ahead and go over some stuff with you guys. So that's just what I'm saying. So, but yeah, I started out my day with Kai's calling me up. And he's like, "Yo, bro, check this out." And I'm telling you guys, it's weird, okay? Like, he's complete batshit crazy to ask anyone for money. I would never do that. I don't even understand that part. But I do, in the sense of like people who are in the service industry and who get paid by people like every day. They see it's okay to get $5 or $10, $20, and I don't, because that's a share of Bed Bath & Beyond, or that's a share of GameStop. In his case, Bed Bath & Beyond. Me, I will never buy it. Not anymore. I mean, obviously, I bought it at the rock bottom price that it did. The thing I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for the ape unit to come down to $1. If it came down to $1, I think I might buy it. I'm just saying. I don't know if I would, though. It would be almost impossible for me to buy it because it goes against everything that I believe in. And but we're going to talk about everything. I'm going to break down everything. So enjoy the videos that we do. I am going to cut off the music. No music in the background, guys, only because I need to concentrate on everything I want to tell you guys. So one, I want to talk about the false hope. And the false hope is by the government, by everyone else around you. Everyone's giving you false hope that we are in a bear market bounce right now. And I feel that it's going to hit even harder throughout these next 3 months. So if we are the true inverse to this stock, I would see GameStop peaking October, November timeframe, which would be beneficial for us. And then rolling into the fourth quarter, you're going to get crazy amount of sales. I'm shooting for around 2.38 billion, something to that effect for quarter four, but gradually increasing, right? So like even right now, I was reading analysts reassessed their thoughts for GameStop, and they're anticipating an 8% increase, 7%, 8% increase on sales from year over year. And I'm telling you, it's not fair. It's not fair to keep putting 7 and 8% increase on the books out in front of you guys, because this market has already priced in double-digit increases. The SPY has built in double-digit increases, and those earnings are based off of that. So like earnings projections are based off of whatever they feel it would be, but you're in a bear market, you're in a recession, you're in all the above, right? So you just can't do it that way. At some point, somebody has to fall flat. And if those analysts are pricing in double-digit increases on the SPY, then can you imagine what it's going to do to your multiplier on earnings? I mean, it's just not going to be there, guys. So do I think that they're going to want us to have a bad quarter? Remember, if you report a bad quarter, i.e. we're down in sales, because we've beaten 4 of the last 5 quarters that we've reported ourselves. We've beaten estimates, I should say. Definitely beat the year-over-year number. But the year-over-year number is what I'm looking at, but I want you to go back like on a trend. I want you to go back 3 or 4 or 5 years, follow that trend, and see if we're progressing 7% every year moving forward. The problem that you had with trying to gauge a COVID timeframe is, and this is not for any, like people are going to be like, oh, COVID, yeah, nothing happened. No, we did really well. GameStop did really well during COVID compared to other companies that were completely shut down, which everyone was. I mean, the storefronts were shut down, but even during that year, we still managed to push sales. The problem was we didn't have the infrastructure we have now. We didn't have the fulfillment centers. We didn't have everyone behind us, so we didn't have the inventory. So it looked like when you went to the website, it was like a ghost town. It was like, oh, sold out, out of inventory. And it said that for everything. And right now you don't have that on GameStop's marketplace, or I'm sorry, GameStop's website. So I just want to put that out there first. But yes, shout out to everybody, guys. Hi, Dizzy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. We're going to talk about something really quick. First, on the screen right now, if you guys don't see what I have here, I have 4 stocks that are on these indicators. And this is just to get it out in front of everybody. This is the last 28 weeks. Tomorrow will mark 28 weeks. It'll be 160 days, if I'm not mistaken. 160 days of the market. GameStop has increased its share price 40% over the last 6 months. That's 6 months, okay? So 40% increase on GameStop. On AMC, your increase is going to be, and I want to make sure I have this right, I believe it's a decrease of 1%. A decrease, it should be 4% though. I just can't see it because of this damn thing's in the way. But I'll get it right now. Is it there? Oh, it's going to keep shooting back, right? I had it perfect, but you know how I am. I'll make it perfect again. Right there is the change, right? Right there. Okay, so there's the 40%. Okay, cool. So as I go through and I look at what they're doing, you can raise it this way. So the SPY is at 7% increase. I'll just keep going like this. The reason why I'm telling you this stuff, guys, is because you're going to see that AMC and the SPY are pretty much flat. They're really close together on these timelines. And these 4, and of course I messed it all up. I don't care if I'm, yeah, and you're live, Marantz, and you messed it up. Yeah, it's because I had it all triggered in my brain of how I wanted you to see it. But what I could do is just take the SPY off the screen, and then you'd be able to see it. So 40, and I'll even do that right now. So SPY, we can move off the damn screen, dude. It's over here. Boom, get it out of there. Okay, so you have 40% on GameStop, down 1% on AMC, and then down 55% on Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, so this is over the last 6 months. I want to tell you guys this. Well, one, let's change the narrative that all these damn guys are running with right now. Ryan Cohen pumped and dumped, and that's why Mr. Arnell jumped off the roof of his apartment complex, whatever it may be. I don't even know if that's true, right? We don't know anything. I don't want to allege anything, but one, it's not a pump and dump. You can't consider it a pump and dump if you bought in at one price, it dumped down, and then as it pumped back up, then you bought it. It's if you bought it at the bottom, you pumped it, and then you sold off, and then it dropped down again. So he actually held on a lot longer than he had to, and he bought in way too high for it to be considered a pump and dump. He allowed everyone to buy it. Because, are you going to get mad at everyone that bought it? To put Jake Furman in the same conversation as Ryan Cohen is laughable. Because that guy, he just got $25 million of his uncle's money and just poured it in, got 5 times the money and got out. Is that a pump and dump? Did he pump and dump it himself? Buying 4% of the company? I don't know if you're going to bring up charges on everybody. To say that everyone's colluding now that one person is unfortunately deceased, you can say anything in text. And they're going to run with that narrative because they want you to feel a certain way about Ryan Cohen. Like he's some dirty player here. And it's not that for me. It'll never be that for me. I actually, enjoy the way he's built companies and they've progressed. And yeah, he did cash out on Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm sorry, not on Bed Bath & Beyond, but on Chewy. And that was after 8 years. 8 years of grinding. He's been here for 1 year. And in 1 year, you've managed to get every negative press that you could possibly get. But when you start thinking about Bed Bath & Beyond, we're going to talk about them for a minute. Their CEO is an interim CEO. They have no CFO. The company's falling to pieces. And the guy that you heard in the video today, if you were listening, was this John Hartman guy. I go look up John Hartman. I start reading up on him. John Hartman is currently the COO and the president of Bye Bye Baby. If you're thinking for conspiracy theories, if you're going that route, this is your red flag. This is your 9/11 loose change. This is everything here. This guy's former FBI. He went from being an FBI and investigating pharmaceutical companies to then in turn working for one. And as he worked for one, he then learned the ins and outs of even Home Depot and HD Supply. After that, he went over to True Value, became the CEO there. Like, he's gone from company to company to company, all while he had a law degree and he was an FBI senior agent. Wild that that's the route we're going down. For 3 guys to come into Bed Bath & Beyond, and him being one of them, all at the same time, whether it's him, it's Gustavo, and it's Mark Trenton. Those 3 guys come in, who knows? Who knows what this big play is out here, this world? I saw all these conspiracy theories for years about 9/11. I don't even want to speculate on this shit. I'm just going to tell you, I buy GameStop, right? But this dude is an FBI agent. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild that this is the route we're going down. So I don't know how long these guys have infiltrated companies and try to move them over. But if the plan is to, and I got all this right here. This is on Syracuse University College of Law, if you're looking them up. The plan is, guys, just so you know, because this is wild. This gets too crazy for me when I start reading. If the plan was to beat out Amazon, then you're just going to go plant people everywhere and partner together. I don't know how it could be that big. I don't understand how Ryan Cohen could be considered an inside agent at this point. I'm only telling you guys this because people are writing me crazy shit right now. I'm not making this shit up myself. People are writing me crazy stuff. Brantz, read this. Hey, did you check this out? Did you see it? Guys, I can't connect all these dots. Can I just buy a stock and chill? That's what I want to do. I like GameStop. I like GameStop for about 1.224 billion reasons. And it might even be more than that. It should be more than that this quarter. But I don't think anyone's paying attention that if you do look in all edges of the world, what the hell, man? I can't even explain that. But I can explain this. If I'm a company right now like GameStop who's trying to get out of these murky waters, where everyone's trying to look at them and say they're negative. I post some numbers right now on Twitter, and everybody right away, that don't mean nothing. In GameStop, yeah, they have positive earnings because they have all the money from Toys R Us, from Radio Shack, from Circuit City. And I'm just like, what are they talking about? Oh, they don't even sell that much in sales. And I'm just like, billions of dollars is a lot of money. I don't care how you cut it. But I'm just telling you, me to you guys, this is just, it's too much for me to try to dig into someone's life or, They want to see a body. They want to see blood on the concrete. They go to the crime scene. Like, you're crazy. And it might be, hey, I don't want to say his name out loud, but Kais, you have my number? You have my email? You have access to me, bro? You are absolutely off your shit. The minute you start saying Bed Bath & Beyond's CEO and CFO are going to be Ryan Cohen and our former Micah Ricapetto. Yeah, he's going to be the new CFO. Dude, you're just too much for me right now. Like, honestly, bro, I'll see you next year. We'll hang out. We'll have a glass of, I don't know what you drink. You need to drink some more water. But save your gas money. Don't drive around town. This is just too much, bro. I'm telling you, me to you guys, I'm enjoying watching a company where life happens. I'm serious. Life is happening. You know, people come and go, ideas come and go. But if you are GameStop and you have a marketplace and you're set up to be your own everything, like honestly, guys, if they wanted GameStop to be successful in this world, like the government themselves, if this is the way people are going, well, shit, guys, then we're already set up. We got our own bank. We got everything going out, shipping out e-commerce wise. If we pair up with X, Y, and Z, and we're going to be a great company. Like, it's going to be bigger than everything, right? So we're like 20 years behind. It took Amazon 25 years to break out of the mold of what people thought they were, and now they're just too big to compete. And what was it? Was it the pandemic that pushed them over the top? Pretty much. They became a home stock, yeah. But now they're coming back down to earth, and you're going to find out that what competition is. You know, for every Coke, there's a Pepsi. And I don't mind being Pepsi. I don't. But I think that we're going to be better than that. I think we can execute better. I think as long as you execute every day, that's the next level shit right there. But the other part of this is like you as a person, right? So everyone's afraid of inflation. Everyone's afraid of stagflation as well. But just growth in general, like where's the growth in this economy right now? For GameStop or for any company that's trying to survive. AMC, I'll even talk to you in a positive light here. You guys have to ask yourself, can I get past this? Like, you know, my brother asked me a question, and I don't know if you guys remember this during the live stream. He said, hey, Marantz, what are you doing about inflation? Are you worried about inflation? And I literally, without skipping a beat, I just go, nope. He's like, why not? I said, because I'm just going to outpace it. I'm going to outmake it. And he goes, exactly. And that's how I look at GameStop. GameStop can outpace any inflation number you want to put on your table. So if your units are down and your sales are up, everyone thinks that you're great, kind of like AMC, where their foot traffic is down, but the sell prices of concessions and the ticket price is up. And so people think, oh, that's a good thing. It's not. The model is not there. The model is you're going to have to keep increasing prices to keep making a profit. And that's not how you run a business. You're going to want to increase your foot traffic. Well, guess what? You're tapped out on foot traffic. They had to bring movies down to $3 this weekend to get them filled in there. And what does that do? You actually operate at a loss. It's called a loss leader. You're losing more money per movie ticket than you would ever lose. I mean, you have to pay the box office something. You think because you decided it was $3 movie night that the damn box office did? That no, the movie studios don't give a shit what you're doing. They want to get paid. And they're going to get paid because they get paid off those tickets. And so it actually costs them money to get people in there, but they're doing a lot to save face. GameStop's not doing any of that. GameStop's telling you want to say that I'm a terrible company and I have a bad earnings? They're not going to let it go. They're just not. Can't mention BBIG. What about HDK? You know, I don't talk about any of those. Stop recording regular customers. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got you. Unfortunately, I don't talk about BBIG or HDK, and it's not because I don't like them. I just don't know enough about them, and I don't feel educated when I talk about them. Some people do. Some people want to get out there, but you've had a decline in the S&P 500 over the first 6 months of this year, the fastest in the history of like the last 80 years, right? This is how fast markets can drop, but people forget the drop that we had April of 2020. The world shut down. So if you go 2019, it jumps, we come down, we jump crazy in 2021, that's the false hope. The 2021 year of meme stocks and exploding gave everyone the idea that they could make a 100-bagger every time they invest their money. they're going to go pick a stock and they're going to get $10,000 a share. I've got people in AMC saying they're going to write it to zero or the promised land or zero. Like, they've had their mind made up, and unfortunately they picked the wrong stock. And it's the truth. Some of them might make some money. Some of them might have great cost averages and whatever they want to claim. But there's a lot of liars in that crew. And the liars are like outliers. Like, you could be invested in numerous companies all you want. They're not going to make double-digit returns every year. I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. You have the chosen few. You have a lucky amount. But even Apple has had down years and then not great things. So, like 21 just checking in. Have you done your duty? Well, thank you so much for the likes and all of that. It's better than, I tell you guys, when I think about like AMC, it's tough for me because I know a lot of people have been manipulated and they've been lied to, and they're still being lied to. Like, even today, you see people putting out videos like, it's going to go, today's the week, they're packed, they're full, like, no one's really telling them the truth. And they do this for clicks and for views. And then I like what the person came up to me and told me about the Chinese, the cover story of it is Chinese bots are pushing out this narrative that AMC is a great buy and it's a good company and they're going to survive because China once owned it. And when Wanda owned that company, they want to save face, as in to say it was a great investment. It wasn't a bad investment, even though they're not in it now. And I'm starting to really feel that. I'm starting to really feel that because you've seen the bots plenty of times. You've seen the same narrative plenty of times. But I go and look at channels that get like bot views, and not real views. And you only know it because the chat doesn't match the view count. And I tell you guys that because you've been in these chats, you've been in this channel before. We all have, like, let's just say we have 100 people, 150 people in here. The chat is going a lot different than when you have 10,000 people and the chat's barely moving. It's doing what you're doing right now. Like, it doesn't match up. It just doesn't. So there's just so many things like that. But I've asked you guys plenty of times, like, they're going to try anything right now. They're going to try anything this last quarter. Because once quarter 4 comes, I promise you, I'm going to say something right now that's going to rock, and you guys are going to be like, okay, well, we'll see. And you always hear that. We'll see. There is not a single ounce in my body that does not believe this. And I think GameStop will have a quarter 4 that's going to blow you out of this world. I think that it's going to start transitioning at that point. The cuts will be in. The movement will be in. And you'll see the price point. And this is just based off of e-commerce and foot traffic, brick and mortar. I think quarter 4 is undeniable for GameStop. And for Wall Street to announce that they think they're going to lose money is crazy. I think Ryan's ready to double down on this, even though it's about a year or two ahead of plan. The plan is at 4 years. 4 years, GameStop becomes profitable. It's been 1 year. But I think at that quarter right there, I think that could be the start or to ignite a lot. So you're looking at March of 2023 to see your price of your stock over $48 a share, $90 a share, in that range, 48 to 90. And that's what I'm looking at. When is quarter 4? Terribly certainly, quarter 4 is going to be at the end of January. So we'll do the end of January, and then it'll be reported the first or the second week of March. That's what that is. GameStop's quarters are a little different. Expand AMC's safe space to China. I mean, we could, but it's not gonna help. Wait till iOS app drops. We still in beta, bro. Yeah, you're talking about the marketplace, and I don't talk about the marketplace like from a financial standpoint because I don't know how much they're actually making or what it's costing. I understand brick and mortar. I understand retail, like pallet space, palletize things, transport it, final delivery. All of that, like everything that you want to see, I understand that part. But can I give you an example of like why we're looking at stuff? So check this out, right here. So this is a brand new article that just came out 2 days ago, and they're already trying to prep you for the earnings. So what it says is analysts expect GameStop to post quarter 2 at 1.27. Now, when they say 1.27, 1.27 is actually 7% over last year. But it is not a 7% increase over the last 3 years. And what I mean by that is you would want 777. You just want to keep going 777 according to analysts. That's not fair. You're realistically looking at like 555. That's why I have a lower number than them. Because if it doesn't come in at 1.27, then they're going to be like, ooh, see, you didn't even hit the projected totals. But there's two things that are coming into play here. One is going to be GameStop cashed out on IMX tokens this quarter. They cashed out on a certain amount of IMX tokens. It was like $70 million. So per share, that saves you cents on the dollar. Okay, so that might help us out by cashing out on those tokens. Additionally, we have, as you look at the guess right here, this is going to tell you that GameStop shares are down 25% year to date, which is not true. And what I mean by year to date, they're going to tell you that since January, but it's not true in the sense that we literally have a 40% increase in the last 6 months. So we're up 40%. So wherever they get their number, I don't care if it's the fiscal year of $25 or $25 or 20%, 25% down. We're literally up half the year, 40% compared to AMC at 188 and Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, people will tell you this about AMC. They'll be like, oh, but Marantz, you have to add an ape. And I'm going to tell you don't. And I'll explain that to you right now. This is what they want you to believe. This is why Adam Aaron tweets out things like, don't forget to +1+1. No, the day of that release, yes, it was 1+1. But anything after that is just the price of AMC stock. And here's why. If I go buy AMC stock tomorrow, do I get an ape with it? I don't. All I get is the share of AMC. Now, the price of it, the value of it, is exactly what you paid for it. I cannot increase my AMC stock price because ape is worth X, Y, and Z. Ape has no reflection upon the value of the stock that I buy today. So for all you guys out there that are trying to tell me different, yes, your portfolio might hold both, but other people's don't. Any new investor coming into the stock is buying an $8 stock and they're going to lock in an $8 stock. That's it. So people don't understand that not everybody's getting ape today, like right now. You have a finite amount of ape and it's floating around out there at $5, $6 a piece, and it's only going to get worse. Because the minute Adam Aaron agrees to sell some for profit, which he has not yet, and some people are claiming that he made a proclamation he's not going to do it until 2023. Dude, it'll be $3 by then. And I'm telling you, you guys don't listen to me. Like all these people telling you it's going to $100, $50, it's going to expose this, it's going to, no way. And now they're telling you to hold it for 30 days, hold it for 90 days. You'll be broke. You'll be broke, and the stock of AMC will be even less. I'm the only guy willing to tell you this shit. No one else does. They're afraid of clicks. They're afraid of losing followers. They're afraid to fight that fight. I had 2 videos this weekend with like 3,000 people in there telling me I'm an idiot, like going off on me. And it's like, are they blind? Like they forgot that this shit really just happened to them. They literally forgot that they went ahead and allowed this drop to happen and them still hold it. I didn't tell them to sell. I didn't tell you to buy it either. I just said it's going to happen. That's the thing I did. No lie, man. You talk about AMC more than GME on here. Live and live and let live. RK, no lie. We're talking about the whole damn thing. I could talk Bed Bath & Beyond for 5 hours. What do you want to do? Like, no lie, you can go hang out with Garrett, with Pickle Man. You can go hang out with Trey, Matt. No one's going to give you the time and the energy that I do. Certainly nobody on GameStop. You tell me who you go watch for GameStop and I'll walk out of here too. But thank you for being a part of this and hanging out with me. I appreciate the support, sir. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do you know why I talk about it? Because chances are I'm going to find somebody who's going to want to watch that, or maybe it triggers their brain. Like, you know what? Maybe I should really look into that. And chances are I probably won't. But I will. I'll keep talking it because I'll keep fighting the good fight. That's it. I'll leave it alone. I need AMC safe space because AMC scares me. I know it does. Every time I hear AMC, I just laugh. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? At this point. But you guys have to get ready to strive like in this darkness. Like if I locked you in a room with the lights out, are you guys ready to operate? Because that's basically what's about to happen right now. They're going to try to cut off everything you have. And I'm not talking about tomorrow and I'm not talking about next week. I'm just talking about in general. In general, you think they're writing bad articles about Ryan Cohen right now? Wait till this shit really hits. Wait till FUD comes down your path. Guys, he is a villain beyond villains. He pumped you in Bed Bath & Beyond. He sold you short on GameStop. He's not even really trying. I mean, it's just crazy narratives I'm hearing. And the lawsuits, you guys think I'm afraid about lawsuits? Guys, you can sue anybody for anything. you still got to go win in court. So just because these guys want to sue him, did you guys not hear me call the law firm? I called the Rosen law firm. Asked them, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys suing Ryan Cohen? Oh, because we're trying to figure out what was going on with Bed Bath & Beyond. We're going to see if it was a pump and dump, blah, 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 blah. We're just taking down names and numbers and seeing if we have a case. It's no different. It's no different than anyone else out there that wants to do this. So that's it. Bed Bath & Beyond I listened to, but I just, the AMC hate, I don't give a F about AMC. I hold GameStop. They had Adam Aaron, the Pied Piper, to lead them, and we got Diamond Gonad Cohen. I'm sure we do, RK. Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, sure. I'm seeing people hate Ryan Cohen on Twitter lately. It's weird. Yeah, it's because you aren't seeing people. Let's just remember Twitter's not people. Okay, guys? Twitter's not people. Unless they put their picture there and their name and then they give you their phone number and their email and they say that's them, they're not people. It's just a name with the fucking an emoji or whatever the hell it is. An avatar. Those are all bots, man. I'm telling you, you know how easy it is to push out a narrative, and then people erase the text right after. I've got a YouTuber here by the name of Kaiz who just deleted every video he ever put out. Every video that has to deal with Bed Bath & Beyond and GameStop, he just deleted them all. Why? Why? Because you're afraid you said something? Doesn't work that way for me. I don't live in fear, man. But if you're worried about what we say here, there you go. Oh, the next narrative I'm seeing is that Ryan Cohen is going to have to resign because of the allegations. Yeah, it's ridiculous, Linda Rowe. That won't happen either. Guys, you can get sued. I mean, there's tons of lawsuits going on. I got 6 right now going on AMC, and the fact that they actually did cheat out their investors. And it wasn't a pump and dump. It was misleading investors when they bought Carmike movie theaters and Oda movie theaters back in 2016, 2017. These guys are being sued still. And they've even settled with one already for $20 million, $18 million. So there are guilty people, and then there's not. So it just works out that way. Thanks to you guys. Thanks, guys. We'll do. The old man coming over a little. Gonna grill up some ribs. Yeah, well, happy birthday to everybody. I appreciate that, Go. The phone call said it all. That phone call said it all. Yes. Terribly certainly. I have another phone call I got to make. I actually have the phone number right now. I want to call Moody's, but they're closed. I already called them. I have 3 different numbers for them, and I'm calling them because I want to know why. Because they're supposed to announce why GameStop would want to remove their credit rating. And if you're going to give them a new credit rating because they have, a better books or better loan facility or something, I want to know why they did it. So I want it all out. And they say they would publish it and they would announce it. So that's what I'm waiting for. I feel like DFV is going to come and make an appearance at some point soon. I miss the days of seeing him posted everywhere. Yeah, RK, I guess I'm over it. Because if he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not going to change my investment, right? And I don't know if he wants to come out in the light. He doesn't have to. If he comes out, then you're facing a different crowd. Facing a crowd of where have you been and why have you been silent this whole time? We could have done something by now. Like you're going to have that crowd, the resentment crowd. And then 2, you're going to have the people that are extremely faithful and excited. So I just don't know if he wants to go down that path. It's a different path. It's a different beaten path. For me, I don't judge him. I don't care. But there's other people that would, because they do the low-hanging fruit thing where they just want to blame people for shit instead of looking at themselves. Like anyone, I stand as a neutral party when it comes to Adam Aaron. I don't think people really know this part about it. Like if he were to come out and do something great for the company, then I'd be like, oh wow, okay, that's great for the company, but it's poor for you. So great for the company is Ape. Oh God, Ape Unit is smart. Helps him survive, helps him pay everything, but you as the investor, you're going to lose. There is not a win. There is not a positive to that scenario whatsoever. Bed Bath & Beyond, them not having any real senior leadership right now is troubling. And if they're going to put Hartman or they're going to put Sue Grove or whoever they're going to keep in the place, or they're going to bring in somebody new and or acquisite, like you can't tell me that Ryan, like this is so stupid. Ryan Cohen pushed him off the top of the roof so that he can buy out. No. Guys, it makes 0 sense to me. 0 cents. Bed Bath & Beyond just got new funding from a new facility. They had new funding. They had a whole portfolio to pay out everything. They had it all. They were good to go. They are good to go, I should say that. There's no reason for them to be down. and for him to be worried about his job or any of the effect. It has to be something different. You have no choice. So, can you explain why there's no possibility AMC will never squeeze? Thank you. I'm sick of seeing AMC YouTubers still continue this to sell this idea that is he doesn't know when, but it's coming. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and call it Tony De Niro for that example. He already admitted to his whole people it's never going to hit the prices they're thinking, but he won't tell them that it's not going to squeeze because he wants a following. He wants people there to watch him every day. You would have no following. Without AMC, you'd have nothing. People would tell you without GME, I'd have nothing. And I'd tell you that's completely false because I have myself. I know who I am and I know what I want to do, even in this space. But those guys don't have a clue as to what the fuck they're talking about. Trades, Pantheon, any of them. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Lou, I look like a used beanbag, Lou versus Wall Street. It doesn't matter who it is, guys. These guys don't have a clue when they tell you there's billions and billions and billions of synthetics because there's not. There's not enough options volume there to show you that. That's the dead giveaway for me. Like, if you guys really want to know, like, they're like, oh, but you don't understand. No, you don't understand. That all of you guys are degenerates. All of you guys, like, not me, but I'm saying in general, like, people, they're writing covered calls. Go talk. Why do you think Pi-Fi has 1,000 people watching him a day? You got enough degenerate gamblers in there trying to figure out how this all works. He gives them enough info, but not that he's good at it. You think he's a good trader? You think he's a good day trader? He's terrible. You know how I know he's terrible? He's still on YouTube. He's still on YouTube trying to make a living. He's still trying to play with your money, not his own. There's a big difference. So if you were a great trader, you wouldn't trade anymore. You done it, you made it, and it's gone. Like, you already made your money, you're out. You didn't hit big? I don't understand. You're so smart. You know the whole market. You know how everything works. It's not true. So when they're telling you what you think AMC is or what it's going to be, guys, the truth is they only have about 25% of their float written in options. 25% of their float's written in options. No way. No way. GameStop's, it's like 92% of the free float is written in options on GameStop. I'm telling you. I've done the math. I've been here. I've broken it down. And I just don't understand how these guys still get away with it. Because you got people out here, I don't care what you say, Marantz. I don't care about your numbers. They're FUD. It's going to happen. And it's like, what do you mean it's going to happen? Like, who told you? Like, what video did you watch? Show me that video. Show me the video or the time that you watched and it told you AMC's going to do this. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'll break that down for you right here. But all while you're doing all of that, just remember that the company's not trying to get any better. And they're not. Adam Aron's doing this. He's doing a lot of talking. But he's not trying to do better because it's not possible. He hasn't even been honest with people and upfront. And when he does get honest is when he agrees to shut down movie theaters. When he agrees to cut his movie theaters in half, then they can actually work towards being profitable. I don't think he wants to throw in the flag just yet because he told everybody this is the way to go. Bigger is better. And in 2017, when he bought out everything, no way. No way. They couldn't sustain it. So that's the difference, guys. Hemorrhaging money on options? Absolutely, Brett. Without a doubt. Without a doubt he is. Hi, Marantz. Thank you for streaming. I needed this. Deuce Paul, you're welcome. Didn't expect to see you still alive. Yeah, I mean, Cam, I've been sitting here doing some homework. And I know you guys don't know, like, how I go through my night and my day. Like, I'm literally looking at numbers. So, like, I'll just give you an example. So I'll go to, like, 2020, like, right here. And I'll go to where George E. Sherman was in charge of GameStop and where he tried to find out what was going on as being the CEO. But here's the crazy part about this guy. And this is 2020. I go back and I read all the old ones. I don't read the new ones because I know the new ones. But what the crazy part about George E. Sherman is he actually has not sold his shares. When he got booted off the board and you know, they voided him out, he kept everything. He didn't sell one share. Even as it went to $300, you know, $347, he didn't sell a single share, guys. He got his shit for free. He's sitting on a mountain full of shares. He's got millions of shares. And he's not going to sell. He's not going to sell just yet. And because I think he knows. I think he knows where Ryan's coming from, where that whole group is coming from, and how they're going to come get it. But you see, these stocks might move the same, right? That's what they're going to tell you. Look at them. They move the same, bro. You might think they move the same, but it's called DR, diminishing returns. It's never going as high as it once was, and that's for AMC versus GameStop. So it's a crazy thing to look at in real time. But these gaps for the stocks themselves, GameStop is something different, guys. And nobody wants to admit it. But they will. And soon enough, you're going to be sitting there like you're going to be a different type of animal real soon. And I'm just happy, man. I'm happy because earnings come out on Wednesday. I'll be here on Wednesday, guys. But what they're not going to tell you in their earnings is what we're telling you today. GameStop, I don't know what the hell just happened to my chart. But GameStop literally is a different type of animal. Let me take all this off. Boom. This is GameStop, guys. And for the last 160 days, the last 6 weeks on this market, 6 months, I apologize. The last 6 months on this market, GameStop has been up 40%. From here to here. 40% on the worst macroeconomic thing you're ever going to go through. And until they become undeniable, which they will, you guys will know the difference. Lou looks like a boxer, like the boxer Butterbean. Yeah, I just call him a used beanbag. That's what I'll call him, bro. Piggly Wiggly play, sure. Agree with no squeeze for AMC. Yeah, George, it's not going to happen. But it will run, again, 60 to 80. It's a perfect play for both sides. If you're smart, you can make money on AMC every 2 to 3 months. George, that's a game you want to play? I don't want to play. I'm not here to play games, and I'm not here to make money on both sides. I'm here to invest excess money that I have and let it sit, and I walk out. I go back to work. And that's all I do. If this was my job here to play this market, then it would be. And if it were that easy, and if you were smart, as you call it, it's not being smart. It has nothing to do with being smart. Because I can give you this example. I don't care how smart you were, you couldn't plan for the dilution of this stock of AMC for Ape. You just couldn't plan for it. I don't care if you're buying options on the backside of it. You weren't going to plan because they just took the liquidity out of it. They didn't take anything else. They didn't give you anything for it. If I go buy AMC today, I'm going to be dead broke. It's $8 a share, and it's only coming down. It's not going to go up. And when you say 80%, I challenge you. I challenge you to see AMC over $20 again. The shares themselves. I said 25. I said it's not going over 25, but that's even with Ape included. So I don't see AMC, the share of AMC, over $20 ever again. And I know that's heartbreaking for some people. It is what it is, man. It's been a year of DR. And if you don't know what diminishing returns is, Austin told you very well what it is. It's the ripple theory. And it's when a gun, this is an example of something, but a bullet shoots out of a gun, it disrupts the air around it. And as it's traveling, it keeps disrupting. But as it goes even further, it has a lighter effect, not as strong as effect. And eventually, the gas and all the air and the pop and the explosion goes back to normal around the muzzle of the gun. And it's like it never happened. And that is news. That is the travel of a squeeze. That is everything. And as it goes on in time, you lose the momentum. So unless you have another bullet you're going to fire, which you don't in this case, it's just that way. That's why the impact of news doesn't hurt as much. Like I could tell you 2 days ago when I say Bed Bath & Beyond CEO jumped off a roof and he died. And everybody's like, oh my God, in shock. But 2 days later, we're over here willing to talk out theories. Like what else is going on? Why is there an FBI agent working at Bed Bath & Beyond? The new CEO, COO. Like 9/11, does that have such a hard effect on you still? 20 years later? Probably not. It's diminished. It's diminished. It doesn't have an impact like it used to. So I'm just telling you that in present time, I don't see that stock running 60 to 80%. No way. And that would mean, well, it could go 100 from where it's at right now. Let me go see it. I didn't even type it in. But please don't tell me Ape. Don't talk to me about Ape because that's not even a real stock. That's nothing. What you're looking at here, it's representative of 1/3 or 3/4 of what the price is. So 18.34. They're trying to deduct it off of what Ape is. Okay, that stock actually ran to $27. It wasn't 18.34, but it's 3%. It's like a 75%. I'm sorry. So what's that in half? 9. So yeah. So you add 9 to that, you're at 27. You get what I'm saying? So even now, AMC is represented by $8. You're talking about 1/4 of it is elsewhere. So if you're going to do that by divided by 3, you're looking at, I'm not good at math. Somebody can do it for me. Here, I'll do it with a calculator because that's how I'm good at math. What do I know? I just want to give you guys a real number. So if you're going to do, is it 888? Okay. Oh, it's 875 in the after hour? Great, even better number. Divided by 3. So that means $2.91 every time. So right now, AMC technically would be like an $11 stock. $11.60. If you're looking on the scale of what it used to be. But right now, it is $8.88. I don't care how you cut it. $8.75. So if I go buy it right now, that's what it is. And is it going to go down or up? You tell me. How high is it going to go? $18? Well, then you got your 100% out of it. But you're not going to get more than that. You're not, I mean, it's DR, dude. It's been that way since here. Just coming down, and there's no coming back. That's why I drew that line. I drew that line months ago, guys. This blue line, months ago. And I'm not messing around. You guys have been here the whole time. So what else can we talk about before I take off? Because I kind of gave you guys my rundown of what I want. What I want to tell you is Bed Bath & Beyond is not a great buy. I don't have any conspiracy theories going on over there. But I let you guys figure it out. You can't pay me to buy AMC. Absolutely, Raidabo. Not even close. Irie, I don't know your name, but I'm going to call you I. Is that fair? My favorite type of apes are the ones who pretend that they bought at 40 or less years ago, and then they're way ahead. They didn't FOMO, they just mowed. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Are you talking about like GameStop? Like, a lot of us have cost averages in the 30s. And some guys claim they're under, $15, but after the split, it's getting there. But I'll just keep buying. I mean, I'm not ever going to stop. Like, I get paid a bonus at the end of this month. My wife, she's going to get a good chunk. I'm going to get a good chunk. And I'm going to go even deeper, and it's going to feel great. So I'm going to get about 3 more shares of GameStop. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to feel good about it. If AMC ever runs, it'll be perfect for puts. Yeah, I doubt it, though. Yeah, it would be, because it's going to come down. So once again, I find this by luck, not notifications. Hi, guys. Abe, yeah, I don't understand it. I put one video up yesterday on Bed Bath & Beyond, and it got like 6,000 views or whatever it may be. And I was like, man, if I just put up one video a day, maybe they push it out. I don't know the difference. If I put up multiple videos, they won't push it out. So I decided to give you guys one live stream today, and we'll just go with that. Although I did post my League of Legends game from this morning. That was fun. I was not talking about Tony. I was talking about Short Squeeze channel. Oh, I've never even seen that guy. I try not to watch him. I hear he's an idiot. That guy's annoying in his hopium drug videos. He has the join and donate button, and people are giving him money. What can you do? What can you do? I had Kais begging people for money because he drove out all the way out to GameStop's, fulfillment center. You could have Googled it, Google Maps and satellite, whatever, and just saw it from there. But I don't have anything. I don't have any reason to be out there driving around. I don't waste money on gas, guys. I barely drive to work and back. That's where I'm at. But I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not, and what's the best part about this? Just so you guys know, I'm not barbed wire, okay? I'm not barbed wire. I'm not on the fence when it comes to any of these meme stocks. I am on one side only, and I'm on GameStop. And everybody's going to try to tell you that, we're all the same or we're all in the same fight. No, we are not. You're in a fight. I'm not in a fight, right? I'm a passive dude on this shit right here. I have a great investment. I love to watch it. I love to talk about it. But I have no ambition of trying to fight the government, the structure of the markets, or hedge funds themselves, because it's too much. Too much energy, not enough resources. I mean, it's almost like the planet at this moment. You guys think this is crazy? Do you know what's happening to this world right now? Like, do you guys even know? We just went through the greatest times of our life right now. The baby boomers were working. And while they were working, we had plenty of employment because there was enough people. Now you have this Gen Z, Gen X generation who don't want to have kids. Like, go ask yourself, how many kids are there before you were born? Like, my dad has like 12 brothers and sisters. My mom, she had 17 brothers and sisters, like her grandparents. And then even my wife's grandparents, like 17 of them. Like, everybody had a shit ton of kids during this time frame. And what am I doing? I'm participating. I got 5. That's not nearly enough. Because I'll tell you why it's not nearly enough. Because you're going to have a lot of old people that we have to take care of. A lot of old people need medicine, they need shelter, and they need people to take care of them. Right now, county, from this day forward, go. You don't have enough workforce to do it. So what does that do for our economy? It's going to look like shit. We're going to look like we can't do what we're doing. And because we printed it all on paper, we're going to look like, like a Roman Empire, basically. We're going to fail. I don't think they can let us fail. I think it would be very drastic, but I'm just spitballing this to you guys so you guys understand what you have to look forward to in 20 years and why I invest the way I do. I invest for a company that I believe in. Yes. Am I putting all my eggs in one basket? No. It's two baskets, guys. Can I tell you the difference? Okay. So I work for a company, right? And this is hypothetical. I work for a company and I decide to go ahead and invest all my money into that company. I want to invest everything. I love my company. I work for Amazon, right? Let's say I work for Amazon. I work for Amazon, and every check I get, I put all my money into the damn stock. The whole damn thing. I don't care. Whatever I have left over, I put it in there. What happens if that company ever goes out of business? Have you ever given that a theory? Like, what happens if it goes out of business? But I've been, the company's amazing and strong. Bro, you're broke. You're broke and you're without a job. So is that the smartest way to invest? Or should I be investing in a diverse company away from what I do for a living? That's my difference. So that's when people tell me, why are you invested into GameStop and not this company? I'm like, because I don't work for them. So if they do make it, I'm golden. If they don't make it, I'm still safe over here because I still have my career and my job. I haven't put all my eggs in one basket. But these guys are going to tell you different. Like they're not even planning out for the better of them. Nobody is. If you're buying Bed Bath & Beyond, what the hell are you, with the idea of they're going to merge with GameStop? That's why you're buying them? You got to stop that shit. That's ridiculous. Who are you? Who are you to predict what's about to happen? I'd rather just buy what I know is real. Or who I know is real. Ryan's a real ass dude. Let's go, Cowboys. Slack love your logo. I have no idea what that means. How much did AMC lose last quarter? Well, Kronk, I was doing both quarters together, but they had a cash burn of, I believe it was like 100-something million last quarter. It's their best quarter. The second quarter is their best quarter, and they had 100-something million loss. But that wasn't because they're growing. Like, they're not in the growth phase. They're in the survival phase. There's a big difference between AMC and GME. That's why you can't compare the two. That's why whenever I hear somebody say, well, what about GameStop? And their earnings, their losses, it's like it's apples and oranges. It's not the same thing. One company's been around for 100 years. The other one is pivoting this year. And if you're going to tell me AMC's pivoting, well, then show me where they start closing stores or, theaters. And show me where they start restructuring their debt. They didn't do any of the above. They restructured $950 million of debt, but that was just to survive this year. They're still out to lunch on their debt. They're still almost at $6 billion. They're at 5.1, 5.2, and counting. It's only going to increase. It's not going to go down. There's no path to profitability. I know. But there you go. So they lost $627 million cash this past 6 months, dude. That's the difference. And then we'll see what they say quarter three right here when they're absolutely god-awful. Terrible. You tell me how much money you're making putting people in the movies at $3 a ticket. That's not going to work it. Just when I started liking you, Ruben, I don't know what Ruben said. Let's go Cowboys? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know how it's going to go. I was just looking for something to play when I looked up and I'm like, yo, Marantz, hell yeah. Dude, I'm here, man. Ruben bet a GME share on that game. Oh, I don't even know. Happy Labor Day, everyone. Do you party? Do your part and not go out and buy stuff, and you folks can. Have a great day, too. Yeah, well, Scott, I try to do my part today. I try to do my part, and, we're good. And I tried to buy my son a new headset, and he actually took one of my streaming microphones. I have a really good one, like $200-something worth. And he plugged his headset into there, and it works. It's like amazing. And he's like, oh, this one's way better, Dad. And I was like, yeah, okay, you can have it. So I'll just have to go buy another backup mic. I went to a GameStop. They didn't have it. They were sold out of the backup mic that I wanted. But they had another mic. I just want a backup mic just in case this one doesn't work one day. Still holding costs. Probably buy more. Really love that stock. I mean, George, see, like stuff like that, it makes no sense to me. Like, that makes no sense. Like, Cost is not a good company. It's a low float stock, maybe 18 million shares. on the float, I believe. Let's see. And you're only in it for one thing only, because it was once part of the meme category. Cost float is 33 million. Wow. Oh, so they increased. That wasn't what it was before. Shares out on there is 9.1. So, yeah, only because they popped up a couple times in your lifetime. It's just not a good stock to own. I've played with Cos for a year, and it just wasn't for me. But hey, you do you though. You enjoy it. I don't understand why you wouldn't buy GameStop. And it's because you think GameStop's going down because of this trend here that people want to show you. And going into earnings, we're having all red days. Coming out of earnings, probably even go down further until they want to get their shit together. But I'll buy more. You want to get to $20, I'll buy more. So I'm happy you guys are here, though. Barkley's a beast, I will give you that. I won't do that either. I will never give compliments to anybody. My Modelo brother, the Cowboys are America's team. Yes, thank you. Captain Obvious. He's no Zeke. No, he's no Zeke. Because Zeke is amazing. Is amazing. Anyone think there is no MOAS for GME? I think my definition of MOAS is different than yours, Kronk. Like, people want to go ahead and get on the Houston Wade way of thinking, and my way of thinking is they'll cover, they'll have to buy more shares because the value of the company is undeniable. It's not because they owe money. Like, it's totally different for me. You see, people, to get a short squeeze, okay, by definition, the mother of all short squeezes, right? But to get a short squeeze, all you need is buying pressure. That's all you need. Buying pressure where they're short. And keep buying. I don't care what the price is. I don't care if the price goes to 400, you keep buying. And as you keep buying, they're then forced to cover because it gets too heavy on one end, right? The collateral is not there. But in this case, they've had plenty of time to prep. What I want to tell you is this. My company, GameStop, will eventually have a value on it that will make it so heavy people will want it. People want your shares, and there's not a lot of them. The fact that we own them all, which I'm pretty confident we own a lot of GameStop shares, a majority of them. So you can then go ahead and diamond hand to that point. Like for me, my price point's way beyond whatever they're going to try to give me. Right? Like you're literally, after the split, everything you're looking at, I'm looking at around $1,200, $1,300, $1,500 a share. Minimum? I'm talking about one share. And then after that, it still keeps going because I just don't know how I could sell. Like, I just don't. It's so much more valuable to me, Kronk. And I want it to be the best company ever, the biggest company ever. And now I'm going to do that by diamond handing my shares because I'm not going to give them to people. Wendy, how you doing? Have you played Dota? Try not to. League of Legends Twin. Well, Dota came out first, but I have not played Dota, no. Yo, so gapping up in a positive sign, and although we've been small, we've gapped up a lot recently. Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention like that. I don't pay attention to stock price daily action. It's not what I do. It's not what I've been doing. I let other people handle that shit, and they come and go. And, I'll still be here. Only if GME can get out from under the DTC or the SEC, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know that part. Like, I don't even try to get involved with that either. I don't. I just want to buy a company that's great, that's doing great things, and GameStop's one of them. It's too expensive to have a kid. That's not true, RK. You have one baby. After 3, it doesn't matter because after 3, it's just hand-me-downs and they take care of each other. It just depends how you go about it. Like, the expensive part is childcare. It's nothing else. Childcare is very expensive. Feeding them is the same. Whether you're feeding 3 or 10, it's the same. I'm serious. But childcare can get you if you don't have the built-in family. Marantz, are we going in for cataclysmic demographic changes? All of society will change. I feel there's a portion of it that way, Scott. I really do. I think so. The empires of this world are like China and obviously the U.S., but we're so young. We're so young. We made a lot of mistakes, and we try to buy our way out of those mistakes. So I don't know how graphic changes can happen. I do know that people, when they plan for retirement, they try to plan with the idea of, I want to go live in Mexico, or I want to go live on the beach, or I want to go live in Thailand or Philippines. They're going to these countries where their money can go long, and it's minimal, and you have more time to think and be yourself and live a freer life. Because if you retire in America, if you retire in California, I mean, do you know how fast California is? Like, it's unbelievably fast. Like, I'm telling you, it's faster than New York. I know New York doesn't sleep or whatever they tell you. The city never sleeps. But the difference, but why I tell you California is so fast is because you have to travel to get anywhere. You have to have a vehicle. And can you imagine driving and you're 80 or 90 years old in this heat, in this environment, with the amount of people you see? It's just so much. So it depends where people retire. Depends where people go and, they call it heaven's waiting room. We'll see how it works. Please get popcorn off the screen. Do I have popcorn on the screen? I have GameStop now. I apologize. Go to GameStop website and show what's available to purchase. Oh, we can do that. We can go here. GameStop.com. So on GameStop.com, they have Splatoon 3. You can pre-order. It's coming out $9.99. They just did a whole demo of this on their Twitter page, which is pretty awesome. NBA 2K23, controllers, switches, you name it. And who is this on the front? From Phoenix? I forget his name. Devin Booker. I'm not impressed. Sporting trading cards. So they have trading card packs you can be buying. I don't know all this, but I remember Don Russ. There's one I do know. These Pokemon trading cards, the Sword and the Shield. I've actually seen all this stuff. People collect this stuff. I don't care. So you have the Oculus, which is Meta, Funko, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, Hasbro, Pokemon, Razer, Turtle Beach, and Apple. Skull and Bones is another Ubisoft game that they're coming out with. I'm not too big on anything new. The Last of Us Part 2, that's awesome. But look at these headsets, man. I need to get my son one. Collectibles, electronics, PC gaming, everything's here. So this is the electronic side of the store. I'm a huge fan of it. Somebody tried to con me. Hey, I actually had somebody try to con me into these gift cards. They were like, hey, man, they sell gift cards for everything. How about this? You just send me the money, and I'll get them right here in New York for you. I'll pay them for you. I said, get the hell out of here, bro. Shit ain't going to happen. So TV, home theater, audio, tablet, cell phone, smart home, automation, and then cameras themselves, which I want to get a new camera and a new mic. So as you look at all this, guys, these are all the electronics that they're selling. Pokemon charger, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. But this right here, look at this. Logitech Black with the Yeti caster mic. That's pretty cool with the swing boom mic. I might want to get that for $150. That's 50% off. It was $300, $150 now. Whoa, I'm gonna tell my wife. So it just depends. Look at this backup mic I could get. The blue ice ball, snowball ice. I'll do it. I don't care. I need better speakers anyway. I blow out my speakers when watching Kyoto's video. So that's GameStop, guys. Plenty of stuff to buy. I think my favorite part to be in this damn one is here. Just because of everything that they could. Oh, they have these lights. Shit, these panels. That's what I want. The panels in the background, the tiles. That's cheap, dude. They're usually like $250, $200. I only know because I know. But I don't even know where you get this stuff. Where you buy all this stuff. I mean, deadbolts? Really? They're selling hardware for houses, bro? I'm done, dude. This is awesome. This is awesome. The Nest, thermostat. I can't even, this is too cool for me, man. So right here, they're sold out of something. The dual band wireless. I don't even know what adapter that is. But they're sold out. And the other stuff is pick up in store and sold out. So the chips and the computer components are sold out of. Wow. They must be busy, dude. Somebody must be in here buying stuff. Because if you're buying them at these prices, these are like wholesale prices. And if you're buying at wholesale prices, they're going to resell them somewhere else. I can see that happening a lot. That's just me. So, it's just an idea of everything they have. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Clothing, home, toys, and games. What about toys and games? Trading cards, stuff, scooters, and ride-ons. Look at that. See what they got. Razor scooters, Segways. You buy it all, bro. And I also know they have drones. They sell drones now. So it depends what you want to buy. That's a cool ass little Razor bike. But pick up in store, pick up in store, pick up in store, pick up in store. You know what that means? Oh, you know what that means, guys? When they say pick up in store? That's pretty cool. So it means that they're shipping it to the store, right? So they actually have a truck driving out to the store. But in addition to that, that means because they're of high value, they don't want to drop them off on your porch, so they don't want you to lose them. So having you come to the store to pick up the item, then in turn creates foot traffic for your store, and you might even get you a couple more sales. It helps. It helps whenever you bring somebody to your store. Reinvent the company, watch a movie while you get your car serviced. Okay. AMC will start offering oil changes like Walmart soon. They won't be doing that. You're ridiculous, RK. I hope and pray you're not an AMC fan. Like that's just ridiculous. You don't have the infrastructure for it, okay? Then you got to do the hazmat for it. You got to train all your employees, make sure they're hazmat certified. There's laws involved with that you have to pay for. And then disposal, recycling, and then you think you're going to what? What are you going to do? You're going to just take out movie theaters themselves? Like, why can't we be good at what we do? If everybody's claiming that this company is so successful and that movies are going nowhere, they're here to stay, why can't you make a profit off of just doing the movies? Like, why do you have to do more? I don't understand it. I don't. And look, I would be down with it. I would be down with any idea if the CEO and the chairman of the board came out and said it. Listen, guys, we can't make money off of just movies. We're failing. We're not going to be in business if we keep it that way. We need a transition. If he were to say that, then I would have more respect for him and how I invest. But not this bullshit. We're getting ready for Avatar 2, guys. It's coming. Gives a shit. Those light tiles have a nice price. Yeah, they do. He was trolling Marantz. I know. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. It's ridiculous. Like, anything you want to come up with. Only fans of movies. Now, that's a good idea. Not. Actually do. Planning to buy more GME. Okay, well, there you go. Well, it's the right thing to buy, man. My electric bill every 3 months is like $100, $150 max. I keep expenses extremely low, and I wouldn't want to have a kid with the cost. Oh, okay, you'll be all right, RK. I hope that you can take care of yourself when you get older, man. It's going to be tough, dude. It's too expensive to have a kid. I'm single dude, mid-20s, making $28 an hour, and I'm telling you it's too expensive. It's not like your days. I'm smart with my money, too. Hey, RK, what do you mean my days? What the hell? Are you calling me old? Are you joking? Bro, I have kids. I make enough money to provide for them, but you saying the dollar amount kind of makes me laugh, but like $28 is $10 more than the average price of a new hire. So you in theory, you're making around $10 more than a normal person, but yet they can have kids and manage it and figure it out, but you can't. I think that you need to change the way you live. I think you need to change your expenses. I did it a while back. I did it years ago. I cut back on everything that I didn't need because once you have a child, you will realize how much excess you have. You will not be living for you. You'll be living for them. I think it's a selfish way to look at life because you're never going to be ready. Financially, you'll never be ready because you have not had to make the cuts. The kids force you to make those cuts, and in turn, you feel good about it. Like, why do I feel good? I put my daughter on my insurance, on my cell phone, her car, whatever she wants to do. Get the best car you want, your favorite car, your dream car. We'll take care of that. Like, you do those things. My son, any game you want, anything you want, I've never said no. I've said no like one time. But no way. You find a way to cut things out, bro. You can't do it that way. Good evening, guys. Luna Classic going crazy. Luna Classic? Are you talking about dumbass crypto? Man, hold on. There's crypto somewhere around here. Markets. So all the markets are down. And whenever somebody tells you, the markets are down, yeah, we know. Thanks, bros. Crypto. Terra. So you're telling me this shit from way back in the day that went down to zero is now going crazy at 50%. I'll stay out of it. Ethereum Classic. Wow, guys. I say wow because I bought this at $9. $9.84. I bought it at $9.84. Ethereum Classic. It's at $38. $39. Holy shit. It's the only crypto to hold up. Was it Ethereum Classic? Let me check. I'm checking right now. Damn, it's killing it, bro. It's taking off. All right. Your position. Buy. I bought it. I'm trying to check. I bought it at $9. and 84 cents. $9.84 when I bought it at. And it's at 36. I bought it on February 10th. February 10th, 2021. See, I still remember, bro. I still remember. Now look at it. Hey, it's weathered the storm. What else has weathered the storm? Nothing. None of them. 1600 on ETH. Trash. XRP. Wow. Down from like $3 last year or something crazy. I mean, that was Cardano, huh? Solana, gone, bro. From 260 all the way down to $32. This is wild, bro. Litecoin, I remember when that was $400 something. Doge, what's Doge at now? 6 cents? Don't ever buy that one. I just don't. ApeCoin, that thing is for games and stuff. Shiba Inu, is that down at 1,200? Oh my God, it was down up to 8,800 at one point. All right, well, it's fun to look at. Terra, you think it's going crazy? I mean, that's, I guess 50% is crazy. In crypto world, that shit could be gone tomorrow. It's less than a penny. You're gonna go buy a whole bunch of it? It's all, those are pyramid schemes, bros. I'm sorry, that's pyramid schemes for me. I have a second and a side job and dedicate about 75% of what I earn from it to GME. It's not much, but it's honest work. Keep me distracted during the pandemic. Till date. Yeah. So you're subsiding the short sellers with your paycheck. I don't understand what you're saying, Bob. USD coin held well. That's good, Brent. It's supposed to. The USD coin is supposed to hold 1 for 1, $1 for everything you do. 1 coin for $1. It's supposed to be the same. It's supposed to uphold. It's a peg. It's a peg, brother. But I think I'm done with you guys. You guys go do your own homework. But let me just recap it while I get the hell out of here, I think. Litecoin and ETC, 2 good coins. Marantz, what about the split dividend that was processed as forward split? It doesn't matter how you do it. Do you have more shares? That's all I care about. Of course you don't understand. No, Bob, I don't understand. I don't understand anything about what you're saying. Because short sellers are not my problem. Short sellers are not my problem when it comes to investing. My problem is the propaganda in the media. You want to believe it? Oh, that is short sellers? Oh, great. But I don't invest my money in any way off of that. Can I tell you how it works, man? Something bad happens over here, and all you're going to see is a narrative shift to that news and how you can put bad news on GameStop. I'm just telling you. It's been that way. Shit. Ryan Cohen bought in shares on Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh my God, he bought in and now everybody's buying. Now they're all losing money. Okay. So now everybody made money off the deal. And it's his fault. It's his fault that everybody decided to sell. He called it an orchestrated pump and dump. But who benefited? Everybody that bought in July? Are we going to be upset? Nope. Not impossible. But somebody jumps off a building, he dies, and now we can say it's Ryan Cohen's fault. Like, everything's Ryan Cohen's fault right now. I've never seen this a day in my life. This is absolutely wild, bro. Got a message. Oh, they love it. There you go. So I posted on my Twitter, guys, I posted the phone number that you can call. The phone number is the investor relations number for the earnings call. And I will tell you this. I love this guy. Somebody's excited about me. He says, for real investments in a meme stock for its fundamentals, trying to convince himself GameStop is the next Amazon. Now everybody laughs at me. Everybody, imagine. Okay, and it's trending on Twitter right now. Ryan Cohen's trending on Twitter. But everybody laughs at me that I think GameStop's the next Amazon. I don't. I know we say it that way, but I'm saying GameStop is the next GameStop. There's never been anything like it. And I hope you guys understand what that means. Maybe you don't. But as GameStop goes up, so will this following, so will this group of guys that are hanging out here, and girls. And you guys don't understand that you were here a lot sooner than other people. GME going to zero, that guy. Yeah, sure. You know, it's not even possible for GameStop to go to zero. I just want you guys to know that. I've thought this through like more than anyone in this world. Not because I'm so overextended. Nope. Just because Like, what the hell, guys? Like, what the hell is wrong with people? I love you guys. I don't even want to go through it. I mean, what the hell? I would just say the same shit every day over and over. Can we talk about something different? Can we talk about, I don't know, Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl? Thanks to everybody who came out for the fantasy football draft. Getting ready. It's going to start this week. Fantasy football starts this week. I'm excited. I'll be gaming a lot more online because I'm a gamer. That's what I do. And you're delusional just like the Ape Father. You know, I heard that, Joe. You know, Joe, you're here. Now you know you're going to wake me up real quick. Pi-Fi has bots every stream during the week. It's exactly the same amount of bots every time. Yeah, Jerry Diamond, I'm well aware. Well aware. They all pay for this shit, and I don't. So, you think I'm delusional like the Ape Father? What's he delusional about? Like, do you think he's ever said AMC is going to be $1 billion a share? What you don't know is the Ape Father is playing a part for his YouTube channel. I've interviewed him like 3 times on my channel already. He literally goes, Marantz, you're absolutely right about GameStop. That's why I bought GameStop. Nothing like the Ape Father, bro. But you, Joe, don't have to buy GameStop. And if you don't buy GameStop, just think about this. You're going to be the one guy that's in this chat right now. It's going to feel like shit. It's going to be a funny feeling. Because it's not about, I mean, you really want to know what FOMO is? You're about to find out. Joe is another name for John Bennett. Did you hear about Call of Duty not moving over their microtransaction items in their new game? Bad customer service is not, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, they're going to find out those games are just the same rinse and repeat game. We'll find something new. Marantz, you know anything about GME tokenized stock, FTX crypto? I do not, Benjamin. Don't know about it. I have to look at it. I don't even look up that site. It's been around for a while, from what I know. Christian, hey, trying to get our main guy saying he killed the AMC guy. They trying to get to our main guy saying that he killed the AMC guy. No, the Bed Bath & Beyond guy, Christian, not the AMC guy. And how your day going, Dad? You know, my day's going great. Joe, time to give your mother her phone back. It's funny. You guys are hilarious, man. Now, my day's going great because I don't think people really understand like how good we are right now. Like, how good we have it. GameStop's up. I'm telling you, go tell somebody this, guys. Just go tell them. GameStop's up 40% in the last 6 months. AMC's down 2%. The SPY is flat. Bed Bath & Beyond is down 55%. Like, no way, dude. There's just no way. Can't wait till Wednesday. Good news coming. You know, I don't know what the news is. I just know that I have a number I have picked. And I'm not going to let analysts say they missed their number because as long as it's more than what it was last year, as long as you have more increases than the year before, then you know you're okay. If only I lived in your time, Marantz. I don't know what that means. My time zone or my time? What was your number? I forgot. $1.224 billion. And I think they're going to go with 1.27. If GameStop can get to 1.3, it's a bigger increase than people could imagine. Like, that's the way it goes. Oh, when someone called you old? Yeah, my time. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, man. You don't understand. In your time, you don't understand. You know what you don't understand? A decade ago, check this out. Hey, we're going to do this. We're not even going to talk about the stock for a minute. I'm going to tell you something. Exactly a decade ago, I had a job where I was making $10 an hour. My dad, in 1988, had got a job working for construction, making $10 an hour. The year for me was 2011, and I was making $10 an hour. And then I met a guy because, 2009 through 2000 and whatever, 11, I was at home playing WoW. I was playing World of Warcraft every day. Did not care. I was rolling through my life, bro. Yeah, pretty much. But the years before that, like 2006 to 2009, those were great years for me. When I tell you I was making $10 an hour, I'm telling you so you understand. It doesn't matter how you raise your kids or how much money you spend. It's, do you change up what you're doing? There's no difference. 1988 to now, 30 years later, I was doing the same thing. Fast forward 10 years, a lot different. But give me 1 second, guys. I'll finish my thought in a minute. I was summoned to throw the trash, guys. That's how my life goes. I gotta throw the trash. Apparently, I'm having dinner at my house on Wednesday night, and I have people coming over. So I gotta throw the trash today for Wednesday. No, I'm joking, guys. This is me. Hey, no, my point is, dude. Like, I literally, yeah, good money back then. Yeah, I hear you, DJ. So I meet this guy, right? I meet a guy. My wife says, hey, there's a guy out here, and I won't even tell you his family name because he's well known, but they were like, hey, they own like a whole floor on the towers on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. Like it's crazy. Like air rolls through, you can see the beach, whatever. Like, we want you to be his personal assistant. Like, you're gonna be his bodyguard, his driver, his security. I work for 3 different families. And I have a military background and all this stuff. And I was like, this is not what I want to do, but I'll go do it, whatever. And I used to have to drive out to like LA and back, or it was crazy. Like, you'd drive back and forth. They had houses everywhere. And there was other families. There was the Familians, a Familian Pipe and Supply. They own all the plumbing in the whole damn United States. There was another family. I can't name the other 2s, but I'll just tell you, I could name that one. It's fine. So then I'm like, all right, I'm working for them. And you know what they're paying me? These rich ass millionaires? They were paying me cash. $13 an hour by check. Oh, whatever, bro. $13 an hour cash. And it's because I couldn't find a job. I couldn't find a job. And I have kids to feed. I have a life to live. And then by doing that, my wife was like, hey, we found somebody. They say they can get you in at this corporation. And I was like, really? Like, I didn't believe it. But then I was like, well, I got a different job. I'm going to be this internet sales manager over here. They gave me a job, and she goes, no, you're not. You're going to go work for this company. I was like, yes, ma'am. Because my wife, she's pretty smart about things. And I went to that job, and you know what they offered me, dude, walking in the door? I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know what they offered me? I'm still at the job today. Mind you, I've managed to climb up the totem pole and do all this stuff, right? It was great. It's been a great 10 years. But they offered me $11.25. $11.25 an hour with the guarantee of 16 hours a week. And I went like this. I said, absolutely, I'll take it. And then the guy calls me in the office, right, the boss, and he's sitting there. He's been working with the company for like 35 years. And he sits there and he goes, hey, Marantz, I've seen a lot of guys in my day with, I've never seen a guy with your kind of resume. He's like, why do you want to work here? I was like, because my wife thinks it's a good job. My wife thinks it's a good idea. That's what I said. Because my wife thinks it's a good idea. And he goes, I'll see you tomorrow, son. Just like that. And it's all she wrote after that. That was my answer. And so I went from making that to being able to afford a life with my kids and my wife. And I'm telling you this because for you to sit there and be like, you can't make it for $28, bro. You can make it with $10. You can make it with nothing. How about you cut out everything you do? I didn't have cable. There was a point where I almost didn't have internet. Like, I was really debating. Like, I didn't have a cell phone for like 3 years. Swear to God, didn't have a cell phone for 3 years. But I was playing WoW. I had a Ventrilo server. I had a Vent server. There was some other shit, man. Like, you guys know, gamers will find a way to sacrifice. So, rethink what you got going on, man. Just don't come out there and be like, oh, I can't afford it right now. That's not true. You can definitely afford a child right now. But what you can't afford is to be naive to the fact that maybe you're overextended or maybe you're living in excess. Because if you really don't understand what living in excess is, please don't tell me you buy value meals at the at McDonald's or at Burger King, wherever you go. Like I shop on the 99-cent menu, and I'll buy one thing. Yeah, let me get those chicken nuggets for 99 cents. That's it. Give me a cup of water. Like I literally can survive like that, and I didn't mind. When my dad made $10 an hour, he could buy a house and a car. Now, good luck getting a bus pass. You see it all wrong, Green Panther. You see it all wrong. Like you can't just throw it together like that. But I hear you. Real talk, yes sir. My daughter is making $30 an hour, just making it middle class. They have 4 kids. Her hubby makes less. She does CAD, and they are all gamers and spend on GME. Yeah, do your best, man. She still plays WoW. Well, there you go. And she's okay. Life's good. You guys make me want to download WoW right now, but I know that my wife would kill me if I did it because I already have a hobby. It's called YouTube, and that's where I'm at. So I exaggerated a bit. Yeah, I know, but it's not that. It's just I'm just saying, guys. Like, stop looking at numbers. And you guys are gonna get lost in the numbers. Start looking at what you value, and it's not that you got to value the people around you. Not like that. Like you can really find some value out there for the things you do. So be the best you guys can be, guys. Keep investing, do your best, and stay away from conspiracy theorists. Okay, because they're out there. Unfortunately, they deleted all their videos. They did. So there you go. I quit WoW when I was feeding my gnome while my stomach was growing. There you go. Warm toilet seat. I quit WoW when the minute my son was born. So money's temporary. Don't sweat over it. I choose not to. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. I got to get going tonight. I just came in here to just give you a rundown of what's going to be coming up. We will be live tomorrow morning. And then after that, on Wednesday, I will be here the whole day Wednesday. We have GameStop earnings. We have plenty to go over. And we'll go over it in detail, see if there's any announcements. If there's not, oh well, it's just another day in the neighborhood. But I appreciate you guys. Check out all the other past live streams, the other videos that we put out for the weekend. But I got to get going. So appreciate you guys. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. You know how it goes. Peace.